Okay, welcome everybody to Web Gaming Central, and I am playing Cities XL. Yes. So the thing about this is, though, I have to make sure I keep myself from overextending myself. So what I'm going to do is, right now, I know we're playing the games that I listed on our my monthly preview for April. But this game, I'm going to start it as soon as I possibly can. I did play the original Cities XL and one of the next versions of it, or the following versions of the first one. Outside of that, I have been away from it for a while in anticipation of SimCity 2013, and but I did learn a lot, and I played it very extensively when I first played it, so I do understand the systems fairly well. I mean, there's going to be some relearning, of course, and some as I like to use this word a lot, reacclimating myself to it. But we're going to get into some full city creation, and there's a lot of differences from SimCity. There's enough differences, I should say, but for the most part, it's still a whole lot of fun. Really, it is, because the differences are good and, bad. They're, as with every comparison game. So what I'm going to try to do is keep away from comparing the two games as best I can, except in areas where we can't help it. But I definitely will get into playing this, and I don't mean to tempt you guys, but I'm going to start this, since I have a free moment at the present time, just to do that. So we're going to name it Emerald City. I know, I'm so original, just so original. But yeah, so we're gonna actually get into some of this. Of course, SimCity will take the lion's share of my attention. That is still my favorite game by far, but this game is really no slouch at all, and in fact is such a competitor, in my opinion, to the point that a lot of people like this better. I hate to say a lot, but a handful of people, I should say, like this game better than SimCity. But I have to definitely get reacclimated to some of the views, because I don't like top-down so very much. But what I am going to do, okay, wow, and my mouse is just happy. So let's see if I can't adjust that here. Probably can't. Probably need to go out. But like I said, there's some differences, without a doubt, between this game and the regular SimCity, or SimCity, the regular SimCity. This game and SimCity. So just know that coming in, and you know what? Actually, what I want to do is tilt the camera. Well, I forgot. That's one difference that I don't like. I mean, even though you can move the camera around like that and stuff, you only get to choose this height. I can't go any higher without pressing this, which takes me to a complete top-down. And I'm not going to start this off by complaining, because there's nothing really game-breaking at all. But we're going to actually get into building a city here. Cities XL is a very well-made game. Well, I mean, arguable. That's arguable. When it first came out, it had a lot of problems. But I'm assuming that a lot of those problems have been fixed. I could be wrong. I don't know. I have not followed the development of the Platinum version, which is what we're looking at right now. So I'm not entirely sure, but we are going to get into creating a big city, and as you can see, the map is pretty large, and I'm not too sure I like this map. So much water and not enough land, so I might pick a different one with much more land. But when you start to see me start to build on this, you'll realize how big this map really is, because this is the majority of this is water, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this map is filled with water, probably 50-50 overall. And you can see that airplane there, maybe a small indicator of how much space is really here. In fact, I'll go ahead and give you a glimpse before I start building a city. This here won't be the city, but I will place a road so you can get an idea of just how. Oh, won't go from there. We'll come from here. Alright, this adopts that double click to complete the row. But as you can see, okay, so let's go back to the Go back to that view. Alright, so you see my road, guys? That gives you an idea of how big this map is. Okay? And we have full freedom to build on all of it. So if there's one plus over SimCity that I would say, I know that people may say many other things or a few other things, but me, I'm a SimCity nut. Okay? I would choose SimCity over pretty much any game at this point. But if there's one thing that this game has over that, is the fact that you can build huge cities. Huge cities. So yeah, the sky is pretty much the limit for the most part. I mean, I think you're limited. You can't choose, or you can't build or create your own maps unless there's some mods out for that. And that's another thing. This game has a lot of mods that you can employ. But that's enough talking, guys. I just want to pretty much introduce the series that I plan to do very soon, and get things going on that front. But before I go, I will go ahead and place. Wow, and forgive my scrolling situation here because I am flying over the map here. But, go ahead and place that. Another thing about the game that's different is the fact that you don't really well, you do zone to a degree, but it's not zoning in the sense of SimCity. It's more of placing plots, in my opinion. That's the way I'm going to use. That's the word I'm going to use. You place plots instead of zone areas, and as a result, people choose to build whatever they want in those plots, but it is still residential, industry, and commercial. So that part is very similar to SimCity. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do some basic things here just to get going. Pollution and things like that are to be considered, but the graphics look pretty good. Look better than they did when it first came out. I can definitely say that much. But we're gonna definitely dig deep into this game, just like I do SimCity. But the videos won't be as frequent. And I may try to fit this in even now just to kind of get things going. But I just want to show you what I mean by the zoning aspect of things. Let's build. And it kind of preset, you know, things are predefined for you to a degree. If you decide to build it that way. We can do a free zone. We can build a single, one by one. We can plop the plots down one by one. Or like we're doing, we could do a linear zone. But I'm doing the square. So let's do that. So it does that for you. Then people, like I said, decide to move in whenever they're ready. And these guys just plop up. So there's not much simulation at work here, which is one huge advantage SimCity has over it. But, and again, I just said I'm not going to compare, so I'm going to stop right there at the comparisons. I don't want to do that because this game is fun in its own right, and there's no need to compare like that. We do have farms in this game, so... but we're gonna really dig in, guys. I don't want to spoil all the fun now because and maybe I will just finish this city when I come back, because we can always redo things, and I want to explain it too for those of you who have not played this. I'm gonna explain it as best as I can remember, but it's pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. I mean, there's some things, some systems that you want to be aware of. That's offices. We don't want offices. We do want dirty industry though, which we'll build out here just for the sake of showing you guys. Okay, so we'll get our dirty industry out here. And forgive my mouse, guys, it's very free. It's free. It's like, I'm free. Let me roam the world. Roam the free world. But let's get some commercial in there too. Got hotels or business hotels, but then we could do retail. Retail is what we're going to go with. Let's do the same thing as we're doing with the rest of these things. And this time we go sideways. We're going to keep, and in many ways, this is some things you want to keep in mind is fine foods, okay? That some of the mechanics are the same, so you don't want to build a ton of commercial without enough residential. Now that's the other thing. Since I'm gonna pretty much treat this as a tutorial or the beginning of the Let's Play, I might as well just go ahead and dive in. But pretty much the same as and I guess I can't really get away from comparing, but I don't want to compare so much, but I want to link the two ideas between SimCity and then this game. With this game, it's pretty much the same when it comes to trying to balance everything out. There's no RCI meter in this game, but there really is under the hood. So you want to make sure that all your sims have work, okay? Let me take a look. What is this? Oh, you can actually place buildings, I believe, with this. Could be wrong, could be right. Not entirely sure. Woohoo! Cool. So, and that's another thing. You unlock things. Well, pretty much just like SimCity. You unlock things and whatnot. What is this? Areas. Right. You can do plazas and whatnot, which you pretty much would like to do. And the thing is, this is one thing I love. Now, I know I mentioned before some things that so many things I believe SimCity has over this, but there's some things that this has over SimCity. And I'm going to show you one right now. One of my favorites, actually. I want that big of a road. Let's do a small road. There we go. Here's one example of that. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is one of my favorite features of this game. So where was that at? It's right here. Okay, so you know you got parks and things in SimCity. Well, here's a plaza. Look at there, it fills an area. And now, so you can pretty much designate what that area is as long as you wrap it with roads. Now, that's a huge area, to be honest with you. No one needs a plaza that big, but I did. That's one feature I absolutely love about this game. But we're going to dig into this game, guys, in time. So I don't want to make this video long because this is just the introduction of it, and we're going to get into it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, as always. I want to hear everything you guys feel, what you want to see, things like that. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope we get into this and make some successful cities. I still have to get reacclimated, believe it or not. It's been a while since I've played, but things are already coming back to me a little bit. But we'll get right into it when time comes, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next videos.